Psst. I'll let you guys in on a secret, my dear loyal viewers, and that is the New York City digital media video production world is kind of controlled by a secret informal group called the Video Conservatorium. Now, I don't want to overstate this, but there is indeed a fact, a network of people at the kind of upper echelons of all the digital media corporations that get together once a month and talk shop. They talk the industry, they talk what's hiring, they talk where the business is going, and they look out for each other. And they control quite a little bit of the strings about who gets hired, who goes where, what the direction of the videos and look and feel is going to be. And most of the large digital media companies you can think of, Vice, Fox, Buzzfeed, Quartz, The Atlantic, Bloomberg, the list goes on. And I'd tell you the names, but then it wouldn't be so secret, right? So you're welcome to come here to New York City, and I'll introduce you to them. Now, how did this Video Conservatorium start? That's the actual name of it, by the way, Video Conservatorium. Well, it started many years back, many years back for the history of digital media, so like 6, and it was started by the head, or the kind of head of Vox's video, not Vice's video, although there was a Vice person there as well, and a few others, and they got together collectively to kind of just, talk shop. They were former Columbia student grads, and they just kind of had a shared similarity of doing digital video in New York City, which was different than LA at the time, where BuzzFeed kind of dominated the LA scene. Anyway, 5-6 years ago, they got together, and they would have kind of these informal meetings, and over time these meetings grew to accommodate a larger group of people, and it was always by invite only. It'd always be like, oh hey, I'm part of this Video Conservatorium, you should come, we'd really love to have you. And then you get to the meeting and you realize, holy smokes, this is the head of that's the senior on that's the lead creative on that. Oh, everything, like all the heads of everything about digital video in New York City is right here. This is where all the decision making and power is. And yet nobody knows about it. Even a lot of video producers working in New York City don't know about it because nobody really says anything. It's kind of a, Freemason-esque, yo, come join the Video Conservatorium. Anyway, that thing exists. And if you've read Neil Ferguson, the historian Neil Ferguson's latest book, The Square and the Tower, he talks at quite length about the power of networks, and that there exists within any industry networks, and at the core of any of those networks lies most of the power. And it doesn't matter whether you're in academia or journalism or video production or medicine, there are networks operating there, at the base level. And if you're in that industry and you look around, you go, I'm not part of any network, then you probably haven't been invited to it. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's probably operating there invisible to you. And so if you're entering an industry, whether it's academia or medicine or even video production, is to find out where those networks are, where the power lays in those networks, and get into those networks. And now I don't mean to make this sound insidious or kind of dark. I just mean as a matter of fact, humans are social animals, to quote Aristotle, and they form relationships, networks of people. Birds of a feather flock together, the classic biblical quote or whatever. And so there you go. For digital media in New York City, there does exist a kind of network of power called the Video Conservatorium that is a little bit secretive, quite informal, and that meets once a month, and is where quite a bit of the hiring power and editorial direction lays. And if you don't believe me, I've seen, one person I know went from quite a high up position in one digital media company directly into a different position at a totally different digital media company, and in such a way and in such rapidness that one would have to question, like, oh, how did that happen? Oh, they knew the person, and they knew as soon as the job opened up, and they just gave it to them, and then they, handshaking. Anyway, there you go. There's a little secret for today. Now, I should say, do I personally go to this Video Conservatorium? No, I do not. It's not really in my blood. I don't really like networking on a personal level, and I find the entire thing a little odd. It's just maybe just in my blood to kind of resist any sort of power structures. It probably hurts me more than it helps me to not go to these things. But nonetheless, there you have it. Maybe I'm just a modern Luther nailing my 92 theses against the Video Conservatorium. How dare you, anybody that moves from the Midwest should have an opportunity to pursue a life in video in New York City without having to secretly join your network called the Video Consultorium, in which all the power and top spots lay. No, I'm just kidding. It's going to exist whether I want to or not. But there you go. There's a little secret that many people don't know about, but now you do. As always, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and subscribe if you want. Biggins Barbecue. Keeping it real. Bye.